talk about one of the new couples on this season of Love During Lockup. We have 28-year-old Goddess, and she is a hairstylist and nursing student, and I actually follow her on TikTok. She also sells candy grapes, and she's dating 28-year-old Damond. And Damond has 4 kids by 4 different baby mamas. Goddess has 2 children of her own. She ended up being a teen mom, and she gave birth to her oldest daughter when she was only 16 years old. And Damond's spending time in prison for possession of a handgun, but he's going to be getting out in only 6 weeks. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that, well, at least hopefully get to see his release at the end of this season. It seems like out of all the inmates that we've met this season so far, he has the earliest release date, and he is currently out. And I follow him on TikTok, and he actually has a towing business, and he flips cars, and he seems to be kept pretty busy from his towing business. He started talking to Goddess before he went to prison. I guess he went and got his hair braided by her, and next thing you know, he had the hots for her, so he started hitting her up. They started talking while he was in prison, and then they started dating. But the thing is, Goddess has no idea that Damond is still with his baby mama. He has both these women waiting for him. Like, he doesn't know yet which woman he's gonna choose once he is released. And like I said, his release date is only in 6 more weeks. And he is so delusional because this man said, you know, I want a poly relationship. I want them to be sister wives. So he really thinks that he's gonna like get out and bring them together, and he's gonna be like, yeah, you know, I cheat on you with the other one, but you know, let's just all come together and be sister wives now, live happily ever after. I don't think it's gonna go like that. Both women seem territorial, and I think that they're gonna be very upset that he did not come to them first and get their permission or have them involved in any sort of way, and they're gonna feel some type of way that so much has already been built behind their back. I don't think any of these females are going to be down for this poly relationship like he wants. Like, they remind me so much of Michael, Sarah, and Megan, because we had this man and 2 women in this love triangle, but the 2 women have no idea about each other. Damond said that when he went to prison, he had a lot of valuables, and his baby mama had kept all those items. So I almost wonder if he's still just stringing her along because he doesn't want to be like, hey, it's over, and then she suddenly gets rid of all his valuables. He wants to try to make sure his stuff is still all there when he gets out. And I think that he seems to really like Goddess, but the thing I didn't like was Goddess had one of her daughter's father over there, along with, I want to say, the daughter's grandfather, I think. But the daughter's father heard Damond on the phone with Goddess, and he's like, hey, Goddess, can I holler at Damond? I just want to, you know, say hi and introduce myself. And Damond refused to entertain him on the phone. He's like, nope, I can't do that. The proper meeting should be in person. And like, I understand the proper meeting should be in person, but you should still be willing to hear this guy out and hear what he wants to say. It's just to be respectful. I feel like you're starting things off on the wrong foot if you're refusing to talk to him on the phone. And it's like, why are you hiding? It's like, okay, do you feel like he may know something and you're scared you're gonna get grilled and you don't want it to come to light? That's my only thought on why he wouldn't want to talk to him. Or usually when you see guys do things like that, it's because they don't intend on having any kind of future with this woman, so they just see it as a waste of time to get to know any of her friends or family. And then we see Goddess, and she goes to the store and she tries on some clothes, and then we really get a good understanding on why Goddess is the way she is. Goddess is beautiful in my opinion, and her mother here, her mother's beautiful. You can see where she gets her looks from. Like, her mom looks like she's literally in her 40s, and she's probably in her 50s, 60s. But her mom ends up meeting up with Goddess while she's shopping, and her mom was, I guess she knows all kind of inmates. She's dated all sorts of prisoners. I guess Goddess's own dad was in and out of prison during her childhood. And the mom was like, yeah, I'm pretty much known at all the prisons by all the guys because she's got around so much. So I think that's where Goddess gets it from. And I think she kind of falls in her mother's footsteps, and she sees her mom talking to guys in prison, so she doesn't see the issue with it and doesn't see it as being risky because that's all she's used to in her family. Then we catch up with Damond from prison, and he's showing off his tattoos. I think he said he has his mom and dad tatted on him, or his mom and son. But while he's showing the producers his tattoos, he actually got in trouble by one of the CEOs because I guess that's considered indecent exposure. And he just explains that he wants a poly relationship and he's got 2 girlfriends and he's just trying to do whatever he can to have his cake and eat it too. And I was looking at some posts from these 2 social medias. So Goddess made this post and she said, point of view, lying to these dudes like they do to me. So I'm like, oh man, she must be throwing shade at Damond. But I saw just a few weeks ago, Goddess herself actually commented under one of Damond's TikToks and she said, I love you. And he said, I love you more, cutes. So it sounds like with him being out of prison, as of just a few weeks ago, they're still going strong. I haven't seen him post anything with his baby mama, Bonita, or anything like that, or I haven't seen Bonita under any of his comments. And here's his tow truck he has, and I mean, good for him, getting out of prison and already having a tow truck and a way to earn money. Him and Goddess definitely seem like they have a lot in common when it comes to that. It seems like they're both hustlers. You know, Diamond's a hair braider. She makes candy grapes. And it definitely seems like she's one of those people always trying to figure out how she can flip and make more money. And it seems like Damond's the same way. He got his tow truck business and he even has the word landlord in his username. So I don't know if he's a landlord too or if that's something he's trying to get into. But yeah, they definitely both seem like hustlers. Also, quick correction. I think I said that Goddess is 28, which he is, but I said Damond was 28 too. He's actually 30. He's 2 years older than Goddess. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about these 2 so far in the comments below. I'm interested to learn more about the other baby, well, I guess not one of the baby mamas, one out of the 4 baby mamas, the baby mama that's still currently dating Damond, well, as of the time of filming. I'm curious to know more about Bonita, and I hope that we get to see these 2 females get together and talk about things this season. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.